Why the covert narcissist discards you? These are the quiet narcissists, the vulnerable narcissists, in other words. We all know who narcissists are. These are people who lack empathy. They are selfish individuals who put their needs first. Now, the covert narcissists will discard you as a coping mechanism when things become too much for them. Or if the covert narcissist is uncomfortable with the situation with you, then they will discard you. If a covert narcissist decides to leave you, that is to discard you, then they may leave you for a very, very, very long time. But later, they'll try to get back in touch with you. They will always try to hoover you. Now, unlike the general narcissists, the covert narcissists have extreme fight or flight reflexes. When the covert narcissist chooses to run, they'll run as fast as their legs can carry them. But if they choose to fight, they fight hard and nasty. General narcissists, they don't just discard people because they want attention. But the covert narcissist may permanently discard you. A covert narcissist is the vulnerable narcissist, the quiet narcissist, or the closet narcissist, or the introverted narcissist. So what do these narcissists do to avoid you for some time? When the narcissist is terrified and they want to leave a conversation while you are speaking with them, they'll walk out of the room. They'll refuse to talk, to look at you. They'll not answer anything when you ask them a question. Even if you ask them repeatedly for a response, they'll move towards the door. They will turn to the side or completely turn their back to you. They will intentionally move far away from you. They'll start watching TV, or they'll start looking at their, for instance, cell phone, social media pages, or they'll pay attention to something else, or they'll start doing something else. They'll constantly interrupt you and put your focus on certain specific things that you say. So if this tactic stops you from talking, they may burst and smash things around, or yell and scream at you. So if you keep talking and you've not stopped, they will now change strategy. So it doesn't matter the topic, whatever the topic that you're having, it doesn't matter. They just want you to refrain from mentioning anything unfavorable about them. They don't want you to call them out for whatever they are doing. So when you're having difficult talks, they may become very angry. They may become enraged. They may become very disturbed. So one thing about the covert narcissist, do they say sorry? Do they apologize? The covert narcissist never apologizes. They think they are more special than the others. The emotions are more important than the others, according to them. So they take everything as a competition, especially during comparison. They say things in such a way that everything you went through does not compare to what they have gone through. So how do you respond when the covert narcissist tries to hover you back? When you talk about hovering, it is an aggressive technique used by a narcissist they intend to return to your life after a long absence to hurt you again. They want to come back to your life, waste your life, frustrate you, then run away. So covert narcissist hovering can be very dangerous to the victim's mental and physical health. A covert narcissist does not display the inflated ego, but they may use the victim as an object to fulfill their physical and psychological demands. And this makes it very difficult to detect and recognize their problematic behavior patterns. The first thing you should do is to refuse all the attempts at hovering. Don't go back to that narcissist. So how do you deal with the covert narcissist hovering? The first strategy is to set limits and personal boundaries. So when dealing with a narcissist hovering, establish boundaries. Be strong and do not give in to their pressure. Now, a clever strategy to counteract their hovering efforts is to make it appear as if backing off will benefit them. So if you make it about them, they will be more willing to listen to you. Then the other strategy is to do tactful communication. So once you have a narcissist's attention, it is important to negotiate tactfully to reach a compromise and then present your terms and conditions clearly and comprehensively. It is very important to show the narcissist that you're not going to bow down to make them give up on the goal of having you under their control. Then you should maintain distance. You must build emotional and physical barriers between yourself and them. Cut all emotional links with the narcissistic hover. The most important thing is to block the narcissist on the phone, email, and social media, and stay away from them in person. Otherwise, you'll be caught off guard. Then seek assistance. To some extent, being aware of the indicators of hovering might aid you. However, constant and unrelenting emotional abuse and manipulation in such a relationship may frequently weaken your objectivity. It may make you more prone to falling for a narcissist's hovering practices. So seek counseling from a professional to be able to deal with the narcissist. Thank you for watching this video. If you've learned something, say it in the comments section of this video. Please share this video widely to those who may need it.